Now we're going to build a video or a TV spot. So what we do is from our home page, we will hover over the design menu. We'll go to TV video.
Car prices colder than the weather? If so, come inside and enjoy the defrosted prices indoor event. Going on now only at Metro Nissan, home of lower prices every day. It may be too cold to shop outside, but never too cold to save. Warm up with our savings. And now you can get great deals like buy payments from $179 a month or zero down. Warm up at the defrosted prices indoor event. Rush to Metro Nissan. Big city selection, small town prices.
Okay, that's the TV spot that we're going to build. So we start by selecting New, and we'll go with the 30-second spot. Click Next. Here we'll choose a TV product segment. I think that's probably the one that you're going to choose the most. These are so easy to go through that that you don't really need a tutorial for each one of them. If I just walk you through one, then you'll get it. Next, we'll name the file, and this will be a TV product segment 30-second. We hit open. Now the file opens. There's nothing in there. Okay, here on the left, we've got 5 different areas. We've got the creative, the intro, the lead-in, the product, and the outro. Notice how the creative is red and the lead-in and the product are red, but the intro and outro are not red. The reason for that is because I'm logged in here as a fictitious account, Metro Nissan, and in my preferences right here, I've got my intro pre-chosen, I've got my outro pre-chosen. So what that means is when I open up a new job, it automatically knows who I am and enters the correct intro and outro. If I want to change it, I can click on it and change it. But if I don't want to, I don't have to. I can just use the default. Okay, so we'll start by choosing creative. And this will show all the creatives. In this menu, we can choose the genre of creative. There's all kinds of different ones. Okay, so we'll go with, I think that probably the most colorful ones are seasonal. And then we can sort them by newest first, oldest first, put them in alphabetical order, can do all that stuff. And here we can page through. Right now there's 14 pages of them. So we can page through until we find one that we like. Or we can search for one by name. We can like type in spring. And here's all the spring events. Okay, so we'll choose one.
Spring is here, and with convenient extended service hours and certified master technicians in the house, it's time to get ride ready during our spring service drive.
Okay, so we like that one. So now here in frames, if we select here, then these are the frames that we have to fill. So it's 5 segments. It's really not frames, it's segments. So this one, which is the intro, and this one, the outro, has been pre-chosen for us based on the account that we logged in as. If there's nothing in here, then an intro and outro has to be uploaded for the client that you're working with. Okay? So the next thing we have to choose is the lead-in. And we can choose the lead-in with the campaign that we're already using, or we can choose a different lead-in if we have any under that account. And this one you can see has a bunch of different lead-ins. And some of these can be like, offer variations and things like that. Like here is, our intention to finance everyone. Bad credit, no credit, it doesn't matter. No matter what credit problems. Hard time getting credit. Get top dollar for your trade. Different types of intros. And here's some more. Okay. The safe thing to choose is, of course, the same event that you've chosen to start with. So we'll choose that one.
Service today and drive out with savings. Think of it as a spring cleaning for your car.
Okay, once that's done, we only have one slot to fill, and that is the actual product. We select product, And this is the same as the static banner template. We have to go select a vehicle. We can either select a pre-made vehicle, or we can create a new vehicle by clicking this menu, create a new feature product, create one-time feature product, it won't save it, or create a product from a master. Some of the more popular makes and models, we have masters that already have most of the information put in there. So since I covered that in the static banner demo, I'm not going to cover it in this demo. Okay, so we'll choose a, I don't know, say a Nissan Altima. So we'll choose this, we hit next. Now we have to pick our offer. In our offer we have several different categories: buy payments, cashback, discounts, finance offers, lease payments, miles per gallon, prices, and rebates. So in this first one, if we choose buy payments, then we can have an amount per month or zero down. In this menu we can choose an amount per month with zero down instead of or zero down. We can choose a repeat payment where it says the payment twice, or we can choose the sign and drive. The different types of payments have different options. Like here, so much off, and here's up to however much cash back. So whichever offer you choose, make sure that you choose the correct subcategory for that offer. So discounts, up to so much off. So we'll choose, let's choose the buy payments because they're the most complicated one. Per month with, so say we'll go 179. Oh well, actually we can go, there's pages and pages of these, and it goes all the way up to a ridiculous amount of money. So we'll choose something a little bit more reasonable. Say we'll choose $209 a month with zero down. Select next, and here is our vehicle picture. Now with these kind of ads, you don't want to necessarily choose an action shot. So, well actually this is running footage. So running footage is going to be video. You can choose something from my photos, or you can choose a stock image, which is a silhouetted vehicle. Since this has running footage, let's stick with the running footage because that always looks better. We select next. Our disclaimer is automatic, goes in here, and all we have to do is change certain things, or you can just paste a disclaimer in. If we want to, we can go here, we can select a disclaimer, paste that in, there we go. Now we have a disclaimer for a 1966 Peel Trident. That's a three-wheel car. Next, we can save this donut, which basically we can save this vehicle with this offer, and we can give it a name so that we can reuse it if we want to. So say you have, you know, 5 or 6 banners that you have to make, and each one of the banners is $209 per month with zero down with the same disclaimer, then you can save it and you can reuse the same donut over and over. I'm not going to save this one. Okay, here we go. Now all these pieces are in there. So all we have to do now is hit preview, and it'll take a minute to render our file, and then it will play the entire file. After that happens, you can either send it to approvals or you can send it to traffic. You can see the little spinny wheel going around here as it's thinking.
Spring is here, and with convenient extended service hours and certified master technicians in the house, it's time to get ride ready during our spring service drive. Going on now only at Metro Nissan, home of lower prices every day. Come in for service today and drive out with savings. Think of it as a spring cleaning for your car. And now
You're ready for traffic.